So here we are. I'm going to start the Phoenix Feather quest. I have not done anything to get ready yet. I'm on the Western Road. I am currently trying to get in. You need a Black Serpent ring to get in. Black Serpent key, excuse me. If I open up Explorer, I'm walking directly to the center. It's going to keep trying the route until it finds a key. Basically, the Dark Monks are the things that will drop it on the way here. Black Serpent key, excuse me. So 81 pick locks is the other way to do it. Let's see if I have enough. I don't think I have. Bard may have. Let's see. Bard has 76, so it's just shy. Won't be able to do it. So that means I have to basically just keep trying this route, which luckily MajorMUD will do for me until it finds a Black Serpent key. And maybe I'm lucky, maybe there's one outside the door as well. So let's see here. I'm going to do the Phoenix Feather quest. Like I said, you can find info on how to do this on mudinfo.net. It's under the item quests. If I go back, go to the quests, go to the item quests, and it shows you the Phoenix Feather quest. It's pretty long, maybe one of the longest quests in the game. It's one of the 4 level 15, 750,000 experience quests. Not particularly hard, just a lot of walking back and forth. I had estimated it would take about an hour to complete, so we'll see how close to that I am. There's just a lot of steps to it, a lot of running back and forth. Some items are required, like rope and grapple. And then you have to time the bosses as well. If there's an active board, other people doing this quest, if there's a rush to 15, this is probably the first one people will do at 15, then these bosses might be timed. So here you can see it. It got to the door and it tried to open it, but it couldn't. It didn't have success yet. So it's just going to keep trying this route, which hopefully won't take too long. Trying to find a black monk to drop it. If we look at the stats again on this key, Dark Monk is the main thing that drops it. Dark Mystic also, but it's not on the Western Road, Southwestern Road. And the drop percent is 20%. So I have to kill 5 of them or so on average in order to get this. Should be no big deal. Just time is all it takes. Time and patience. This is one thing where, you could break 20 minutes off if you have this prepared already. So all it's doing is walking to the western door and walking back to the door to Rudar over and over, because that's where some Dark Monks will spawn outside of Rudar. Now once we get in Rudar, there's going to be tons of Dark Monks and tons of Black Serpent keys, I'm sure, but it doesn't really help us now. One of the ways this is, the way this is set up, which is kind of cool, if we look for Black Serpent key in here, I don't see any way that denotes to pick it up. I can't remember. There's one way to select that it's needed and to grab it if it's needed. I think that was auto find, but at any rate, I'm hoping the script will pick it up if it drops by itself and there's not something I have to manually go back and do. But worst case, it won't be a big deal. Okay, we just passed the sign again, the fork. So it means we went a route and didn't get regen yet. None of my other characters have pick locks, which is kind of a bummer. Just the bard. It's kind of weak. Okay. Hopefully not long now. Maybe tempting to just run past these, trying to find a dark monk, but if the monster is there and it's not a dark monk and you don't kill it, dark monk won't regen there. So you have to keep clearing these rooms in hopes that when it does spawn monsters, it will be dark monk. And then it drops that 20% chance key. Okay, here's one. Good luck. No luck still. Never lucky. I think that's maybe the second or third dark monk so far. Still don't have it, as we can see. Hopefully just one more loop here. Okay. This part is not very interesting. You can see while we're doing this, I'm getting 4 swings around on the Mystic. The Bard is also getting 4. I thought he was quick and deadly though. Not quite quick and deadly. If I lower my encumbrance, I'm quick and deadly, so it's very close on him. One more level, definitely have it. Or I could, like I said, lower my encumbrance and get it. Now, quick and deadly is important because it gives you that extra swing and gives you some bonus to your crits as well. If I look at my character, one cool thing we could do, look at my inventory. I can paste it in a character here. Oops. So this is not where I'm thinking. Equipment, equipment. There we go. So in here, from here we can also see we have a way, if I am set up to be a bard, what level was I? 18. I can do a swing calculator as well, which will be helpful. So it pre-fills all the stuff I have in there. Tells me at a certain encumbrance, which, what do I have currently? 1207. My agility is set to a certain thing. It's actually only 79. I don't know why it didn't adjust there. What my swings are. So I'm getting 4 swings the first round, then 5 on to the rest. So if I get one more level, there's quick and deadly. You can see that it has 8% crits on top of that. But if I lower my encumbrance, I can also get it right now if I get it down to 1147, which is pretty easy to do. And then as I get higher, I'll eventually get to 20% crits on it. This is a pretty cool feature. You can always calculate what's going to make you the most effective with a weapon and which weapons you'll be the most effective with, conversely. So, pretty cool. Going on 8 minutes here, still trying to get that ring, or that key, excuse me. Still no serpent key there. Okay. So let me talk about this quest and outline what I have to do here. So again, what I'm trying to do is this quest. I have to go to Old Man. Old Man's going to be particularly difficult because it's sort of random how you get to him. It's really strange, and I still haven't figured it out, but you go to an asylum that the exits on the asylum change for all the rooms inside. So there's a certain strategy I follow. One of the weird parts of the game for navigating, and I'll show you in a minute what that looks like. Then to get out of that asylum, you have to exit and come back in the game. It's really hard to remote through this. I mean, I guess impossible to remote through this step because you can't send someone an enter command from while they're exited. I have to purchase a skeleton key. It costs about 3 plat. In fact, I don't know if I brought enough money for that. Hopefully I did. Kill the Dread Mystic. He's pretty easy. I'm pretty sure the Flesh Golem is optional, but I'm going to go ahead and kill him anyway. Or maybe it was the library. I think both of these are probably optional, actually. Then we kill the smuggler boss. Go to Orfeo. He's in the Rocky Trail. Go to Mordecai. He's in Darkwood Forest. Or maybe Rocky Trail. Technically, they're right next to each other. And then I have to kill 4 bosses, or get through 4 bosses at least, to get the stuff. We have the Queen Ant. We have Leo the Quick. We have Orc Boss, I think is what it's called. And we have the White Jelly. So each of these I think are 3-hour timers. I think they're all alive since this is my private board. Should be no issue. You have to get a potion, have to get a fork. Each one has to get a potion, but we only need 1 fork. Ask Mordecai components, then wait some timer, then ask him return. And then we have to get the necromancer. He'll drop a skull mask, which is a nice face item. Although as I was seeing here in the gossips, my friend already got it. So probably won't drop again, but who knows. And then hurl egg, and bam, we get, I think it's definitely 750 experience. This is a relic of an old version of this guide, but 750,000 experience. The Phoenix Feather is pretty cool. Something you'll wear probably all game. There may be something better later, but not anytime soon. Gives you resist fire, gives you 25 health, and allows you to go through the place where the salamanders are. So I'm planning to script there after this. Decent experience, no money, but decent experience. And again, this is a neck item that gives you 1 AC, so it's pretty decent. So that's the goal of this quest. So I'm on about 11 minutes, still trying to get this black serpent key. This is the way it works sometimes. It just takes a while. There's not a lot of rooms that spawn dark monks. They're not 100% spawn, and it's only 20% drop on the key itself, so it can take a while. Let me just ask in gossip to save a minute or two. Alright, one more try. Hopefully this is it. This is certainly taking longer than I expected. Alright, sounds like maybe I'll feel this. Okay. Sounds like I'll be able to get some help getting this key. It's not that it's hard, it just takes a while, right? I've already been scripting here, or trying to get in there for 13 minutes. So it's one of the annoying parts of this game, is that sometimes items are low drop percent, and you just have to grind it. So sounds like I'm going to get some help getting one. This is one of the keys you'll probably hold on to all game, just because there's so many times you want to go to Rudar. It's a decent scripting spot at low levels too. If you're evil, it's really good. If you're not evil, it's still decent. Of course, the Shadowfist Temple as well. I'm going to go ahead and run because I've spent enough time on this step. There's so much more to do here. Funny, I suspect that in the algorithm for the chase of monsters, they have a lower chase % chance if they're low health. If they're high health, they will tend to chase you pretty often. I think it's configured per monster, of course. Some have a low chance of chasing, but like I said, I have a feeling that their health % does factor into it. So there's a Black Serpent key that my friend said dropped on the way. So I should be able to get this started now. Okay, only took 16 minutes to get that Black Serpent key. I think that's okay. Okay. So again, getting to the Old Man, this is the first step in the quest, the one that kicks off the first quest flag for it. And there's several serpent keys already once we get in here. Okay. I'll go ahead and head to the warped asylum now. This is the entry point to get to the Old Man. There's a few rooms in Rudar which are needing a torch, so I made sure to get torches for all my non-night vision characters. Okay, so now I'll go ahead, disband party, make each of them go to the Old Man themselves. So what Mega's going to do here, okay, so I don't want to auto-invite anybody actually. It's going to get to a room that's only, it's a pad cell with only exit north. And because this is where the Old Man is, although it doesn't look for who's in the room. So it looks like one of my characters already found it. You see this is how it's supposed to look. So what you actually do is just keep going north and south. This is a strategy to eventually get to the Old Man. See, it warps you around. I was in a room with the Mystic, and it moved me. I'll wait till we're all here to start it for this one character. So far, I just have the one character there. If you enter the room and then press enter a couple times, it'll update your actual location. Really strange and kind of cool how they built this, but I still don't understand it. I think there may be a path to go there directly, but it's never been worth sort of investigating further. So anyway, just north-south is what I do. You can see it brings you to a different location each time too. Sometimes it's the same as the other guy is, sometimes it's not. There we go. So this one made it. Time for the cleric to try. Okay, cleric made it. Just one left, it's a druid. There we go. Okay. So greet man. Ask man forgotten. Let's have everybody do it. Shadow fist. Phoenix. Okay, I think that's it. See the one we asked, prophecy? Looks sounds like if we ask Phoenix, it's the same thing. Okay, so let's all exit and come back in. That was the next step. Our goal is to get a skeleton key and go into the kill the Dread Mystic now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the Thieves Guild. Might as well get another serpent key. I do have the ability to buy freedom. I didn't yet. I'm pretty sure it's the druid who gets it. Let's check it. Freedom, yeah. So it's level 16. So I could have bought it recently. So if I get held from Dark Monks or Harpy or something else, I can cast freedom. And it allows me to move. It's a really good anti-PvP item too. But there's no PvP on this board. Okay. So I'm looking for skeleton key. Okay, someone has enough money. Cleric is the closest. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and kill the Dread Mystic. Dread Mystic is not too hard. Let's check him out while it's on its way. 3-hour regen, 360 health, 9200 experience. Drops brass knuckles, which if I don't have the clawed gloves is a decent punching item for the Mystic. Gives me a +1 punch damage compared to, I think it was 3. Yeah. So it's not, I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's not great still. He's going to have one, quarter chance almost to do 4 times 24 potentially to one person. So that could hurt. 20. Okay, so almost 50% chance to do that. But I'm not too worried about it. Usually this guy's pretty easy to take out, especially with a party of 4 like I have. And he's there. Before we go in, I'll check everybody's inventory and stats just to sort of log what it took. Okay. So we have 1 level 17, 2 level 18s. In fact, yeah, he's not quite 18 on the Mystic, but close enough. There's our inventory. Let's go ahead and go in now. Take him out. Should be a couple rounds at most. He's not actually guarded. He held me, which means I can't run. It's okay. But the damage is spread out. Something like Healing Rain. Look at that, 19 health for the whole party. It's so strong. Yellowed Note. Falls out of the Dread Mystic's tunic and you pick it up. This is actually a physical item. A lot of these, when it gives a note like that, says something fell out and you're carrying it, but it's not a physical item. In this case, you don't have to actually keep it, I don't think. Mentions a smuggler boss, Lothar. Okay, next on the list of things to do was the flesh golem, so let's head there. 88 rooms is quite a few, but I think a lot of these are uninhabited. So, if we look at the smuggler boss, we could check quickly if he's actually required. Sorry, not the smuggler boss, flesh golem. So, he doesn't have a, oh, he does have a death spell. Here it is. Okay, so it's going to give me 1 round confusion. It's also going to execute a text block. It's going to give me a wire key. Wire key will allow me to get to the library. Library itself. It's right here. And you can read a parchment in here. That's what it says, but it doesn't say it does anything. So we'll see. We'll see if this actually adds anything. Guess I have doubts. $19 damage heal for the party. It's so strong for a paladin. It's not something you'd want to cast as part of a script, just because I mean, it's only 5 mana, but still the mana regen on paladin's not very good. Sorry, this is cleric, not paladin. But paladin can get it too. So anyway, cleric has a little bit better mana regen. But it's good on questing because it helps you get through the rooms where you have to maybe heal or wait. Gets through that healing process faster. Okay, 53 rooms. Making progress. So there's 19 steps, and one of them has 4 parts. Right now I'm on the 5th step of 19, so there's a lot of walking coming up. This is, I would say, much less than a quarter done. And it's been about a half hour. Almost a half hour, so I'm having doubts we can finish this in an hour, but we'll see how close we can get. It's tempting to just run through this, but Dark Monks will hold someone in the party and they'll slow the whole process up because you have to go back for them and manage auto attacks and whatever else. So I'll just walk this part. Okay, almost done. 20 rooms. Okay, it says retrying. $65. You know what? I'm pretty sure I've skipped this step before. Let me just look at the quest. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm reading the very last comment on here. This is actually from this year, in fact. You don't actually have to do a lot of this stuff. Next step from Dread Mystic is the smuggler boss, so I'm just going to head there next. Given that this part's struggling anyway. And we'll try to run and see how this goes. The rest of my party will still attack, and we may even round a monster that tries to follow us. Okay, here we go. Smuggler boss, 214 rooms. Now, if I had sys up powers, I could use sys go, which is it's a way to teleport somewhere. I think you have to be out of combat, but it has something like four places you can land. You can go to Lost City, you can go to Rudar, Silvermere, Karazad. Kazarad. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, it saves tons of time walking. Some of those are 300 or 500 rooms to get there, and some perilous bosses in the case of Lost City. So that's if you had sys-up powers, but it can be abused. You can always break combat and teleport within a single round if you get low, so it's kind of cheating, I think. There's also a mod that was built where it's called a recall system, which gives you an item, makes you use an item, and I think it has a 1 or 2 round delay, so it'll teleport you somewhere by using this item. So that's a decent compromise and allows for maybe fast travel, but we don't have that installed either. We're just using vanilla MUD as we mentioned early on. So I'll use an updated version of this. I'm just going to go for the 9 quest flags specifically that I need. I don't need all 19 steps. But again, one of these is broken up into the 4. So right now I'm actually only on step 2, funny enough. 2 of 9. This next 2 will go pretty quickly after this. If I run. Most of the stuff on the way will not be able to hold me. So I should be able to run through most of this. One hit, one kill. More than halfway there. So I'm having my druid lead this party for one reason only. All my party members are Kang, and druid is the only one of the 4 that can cast Starlight. So if we don't have the leader with night vision or some way to get night vision, sometimes he enters a room, and if someone else is carrying a torch or has a spell, then it could be delayed. It could confuse everything. So it's best to just have the leader have what we need. 3 force there. Smuggler boss is going to be super easy to kill. I think you can kill him level 5 or something if you wanted to. He does drop a fine broadsword, which is an easy sell early game for a plat. Get you some decent gear. He's going to hit up to 45 a round with low accuracy. Not too worried about it with this team. He's only got 180 health. Can give 500 experience with a 1 hour regen. So I remember setting up scripts with smugglers below level 10 and putting him in the script, and it's a decent bump. Once an hour, regen an extra 500 experience. You do that usually if the graveyard's full, cave worm's full, a couple other of those low level script spots are full. You want to get creative. And smugglers actually drop some decent money. They drop some decent money, so it's not a bad option. Okay. There's a smuggler boss, so just go ahead and ignore everybody else. Okay. Smuggler boss, crumpled paper. Did this one actually drop something, give something to me? Smudged paper, yeah. Still no way to get up waterfall. Send spy to gnome alchemist, see if levitation potions available. So it's kind of a hint on what we have to do here. Next thing was Orpheal Tail Spinner. So let's go to the Rocky Trail. Was he Gnome Village? What am I missing? Where's Orfeo? Can't remember where he was. Misty Valley, that's where it was. Okay. 145 rooms. I'm going to go ahead and run it. Does my group have enough money here? Yeah. 10 gold at least, so it's good. So this will be the third part of 9 that we're getting through right now. It's actually closer to town than I realized. Only 83 steps from town square. All right, almost there. This is the majority of this quest, as I was mentioning, just waiting to get places. Nothing's particularly hard. Imagine doing this by hand when it came out, I think mod 5 or so. This would have taken forever. We still had MajorMUD back then, but if anybody ever did this by hand, forget about it. Would have just taken forever. Okay, just about there. And I don't know how you'd ask, how you'd know what to ask. It's not really called out for you anywhere, so. More Orfeo Morukai. You can't abbreviate it. You have to get exactly. There's several things you can do that'll match this, but You still have to get each of them exactly if you want to get there. So next is go to Morokai. So what I usually do here, because it drops you off at a random place, is I will start heading there. He's in the Darkwood Forest. There's a part where I have to take a portal, and it's going to split up my party, so I'll just remote them from there. And it gets lost for a few rooms, but it finds itself pretty easily. We should each have a torch at this point. Yep, 2 and 3 torches each, and then of course my druid has starlight, so it doesn't need a torch. That was step 3. Step 4 is tons more walking. Goes through the Elder Grove, which we did for the High Druid, previous video. And soon we're going to hit that portal. Okay, there we are. So sometimes your party gets disconnected and you have to uninvite them in order for them to actually have Mega. No, it can go on its own. Okay, so there we go. So he's now going. Okay, and he found his way pretty quickly there, which is good. Okay, so once he gets past the first few rooms, I'll go ahead and command the next one. And might as well do the next one. And the next one. Some of these will not use a torch, which is frustrating. Something Mega is confused. There's just so many rooms that Last is its spiral staircase. You're going west, west, north, north, east, east, south, south, west, west, north, north, over and over. There's no monsters. It just takes forever. Cleric is still lost. Hopefully he finds his way pretty soon. He's the last one we're going to have to wait on here. Okay, it says it found it. Doesn't have a room number left though. Okay, there we go. About 60 behind. Now you see there's 70 steps difference between these, but they passed each other's paths. I think that might be because there's some button you have to press or statue you have to turn right there, you can see, to trigger a room opening. I'm sure the druid could have just passed us there, but it's not what happened. So all I have to do here, if I greet him, and he doesn't give me any key or any indication this is what I have to do, but if I ask him Orfeo, I have to ask him components. It tells you what they are here. A white jelly, roots, dragon teeth, unfertilized eggs. So this gets me the quartz rod that I need. Go ahead and do this. Okay, this one's almost done. Just one left. Then we have to go get the components themselves. I wonder if I have enough money, because I need 4 plat to get the... Definitely don't. Okay, so I should go back to town to get that first. Yeah, definitely don't. So I need 4 plat to get the potions. 1 potion for each. Okay, so let's do that first. Should have done it when I was closer, but oh well. Alright, so disbanding party, while it removes them from my party, doesn't help MajorMUD understand. There we go. So each of these guys, I'll just have them go to Blue Tower while I wait. While they wait for me to go to town and back. I think I just need 4 plat. I don't need anything else, and I hopefully I have it on this guy. I only have 1 plat. That presents a problem. Let's go to Jorah, actually. So who has 4 plat? He does. Okay, so I'll have him go. Should cross paths here. There it is. Now we could do these next 4 in any order. There's Leo the Quick, and there's the Ant. And there's the 2 things we need to get from the Gnome Village, which are all around here. So I'll do those in the same order. Withdrew 5 plat just to be on the safe side. Go back to Jorah. Okay. So again, first we will go to Leo the Quick. We can run to him. At this stage with levels 17 through 19, nothing will be a problem from each of these 4 bosses or anything on the way. Leo the Quick we killed, I think around level 12 to get the Emerald Hilted Rapier, which I'm still using on the Bard. Super good item. And also I kill him daily to get the chest. The chest gives some decent items worth selling. lot of times when I'm doing this quest, I multitask. Just because, like I said, it takes so long and it's kind of boring. It's just a walking quest, FedEx quest. I think the Dread Mystic is the hardest part of this, and that's the first step, besides Old Man. The other quick, I think he had 3 bandits protecting him, so it just takes a minute to get through them. 2 bandits. I think he dropped some quartz. Piece of quartz, there it is. We'll get the Queen Ant next. She's in the gnome village. I'm gonna run 170 rooms. So again, we're 1/4 done the components part because we need these 4. And right now I got the double terminated quartz. We're going for the unfertilized eggs next. Queen Ant's going to be easy, like I said. Let's load her up. $400 health, 2,000 experience, not bad. 2-hour regen. She's guarded by soldier ants. Soldier ants are weak. Max 2 times around, 60 accuracy, which is low, up to 16 damage. If we go back to the queen. She's going to have this death spell, which gives us the unfertilized eggs that we need. But she doesn't do crap for damage. Up to 32 damage around. So, this is someone you can kill pretty early on. Maybe quest this, 2-hour regen for 2,000 experience. Not bad, an extra 1k an hour. But there's no money over here, so not a great quest spot. Halfway there. More than halfway. Soon I'll start getting into the ant territory. So Gnome Village here. We're going to go to the Inventor and the Alchemist after the Queen Ant. Just so we don't have to come back. We don't need these until later, but it's so far to walk out here that let's take care of it now. Onion. Carrot. Yeah, so the again, the potion, we need 4 of them at a plat each to get up to the area where the necromancer is. And the forks are how you blast your way through the way to the necromancer. Fortunately, MajorMUD does this for you, as long as you have the forks. The Queen Ant will hold us, which is kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Just have to wait 30 rounds, actually. It's kind of annoying to wait for that. It's maybe up to 2 minutes. Here she is. I don't think she's held anybody yet. 400 health. Let's see how long it takes. One more round, I think. Ah, she held the cleric. This is what it looks like. You are held by the Queen's Spit. This is where freedom would be nice, actually. So I got some unfertilized eggs, but I have to wait for the spit to dry up, or what have you. I think cleric might be able to get a freedom spell too. I don't see it actually. They definitely get the hold, but no freedom. So we're going to wait for that Queen Spit to dry up, and then we're going to head to the Gnome Inventor. Not long now. We've been almost an hour at this quest, and we're about halfway through the 5th step. So I think we're through the hard part, the long parts. I'm guessing another 15-20 minutes. Okay. Oh, I was actually held too. I didn't see that. So 1 or 2 more rounds here. Round is about 4 or 5 seconds. There we go. 68 rooms to get to the inventor. So the inventor has something you need later too, which is the helm. It's for another quest later. I think it's for the Sunstone Wristband quest, the Dow Lord. So it's technically level 20, but it's way hard for level 20s, even 6 of them, I think. So probably do that when we're nearing level 30 or so. Is there anything else no inventor has? Yeah, it's got the forks and the helm. I think that's it. The helm actually, I think, helps you. Might help you with another spot as well. I have to remember. Almost there. Helmet or forks, there you go. Titanium fork, there it is. Okay, now we'll go to the alchemist. And I will share 4 plat. Nope, he's got it. Share 4 plat. Okay. So everybody's got at least 1 plat. After this, we're going to take out the white jelly. It's in Silvermere, in the sewers below it. So it's on the way to where we're headed next. Okay, so I'm going to potion. Potion levitation. We all have one. Okay, great. So let's go with the white jelly. 214 rooms, another long route. Here we go. White jelly is going to be super easy. There's a decent scripting spot for low levels, I think sub 10 in the jellies. White jelly itself, 2200 experience. Sorry, yeah, and 325 health. 3-hour regen though, so you can't really script it very well. It's only 700 something per hour, 750. So, but he's super weak. That's the thing. It does up to 36 damage at low accuracy. Plus 6 potentially, up to 42. That's its biggest possible round, and at low accuracy, it's not going to hit. It's almost never going to hit. This damage per round calculator is pretty neat. 4 character defenses, which is what will lower the accuracy, or make accuracy minus AC. But its max damage it could do is 42 per round. Alright, almost there. Who am I kidding? 140 rooms still. So usually I start this quest and I wasn't able to get to Thrag or Guardian Golem first, but since I have the ruby necklace, which means I'll have to take it off if I want to wear this phoenix feather. Which probably means it's not the best place to script. The salamander is not the best place to script, including with the mystic included, because ruby necklace is a pretty nice neck item. If you have to take it off, it sucks. It's definitely something you wear all game. 2 OAC, plus 2 max damage, which is huge. Plus 1 crit, which is pretty good. But I mean, if you look at the neck items, there's not a ton of options. This is if we remove the global filter. If you just look at the AC, there's a sunburst necklace, which is not, you can't get it until level 45, but it's even hard to get, and it's priest type only. Holy Medallion, we have the priest. That's the other one I'd have to take off. That's on the cleric right now. This is a cursed item. Actually, no, this is a spike collar is the cursed one. This is the non-cursed one, gives damage shield, which is neat. But again, ruby necklace. So Phoenix Feather, I mean, it's up there. It's effectively free with this quest, but it's one of the best neck items. There are definitely better ones. This one costs money, but Tiger Claw is another good one if you're trying to dodge. Bow necklace if you're a caster. But this is high level again, so. Cat's Eye also if you're trying to go for damage. But yeah, so anyway, for a free item, it's kind of essential, something you'll probably wear most of the game, if not all. Alright, almost made it to the white jelly. Azure slime, red slime, green slime, I remember playing the game before this area was introduced, and this was a cool new spot once it came out. Here's a white jelly, almost killed in one round. It's a lumpy quivering blob. Okay, there's the acid gland. I have acid gland in my inventory as well. So now I'll go to the Dragon Teeth Hills. Dragon's Teeth Hills to get to the Black Orc boss. Another 200 rooms. Let's talk Black Orc boss. Again, he's another easy one. This is only when you don't have to kill him technically. He's not the one that drops what you need here. He's in the cave right here. Behind him is what you actually need. If you do the get roots, pick roots, pull roots, cut roots, grab roots, any of those will give you what you need, which is cave roots. That'll be the fourth and final one of the components we need. We've got acid gland, unfertilized eggs, and quartz. Cave roots is last. And after that, we'll have completed the longest part of this quest, which is the components. Then we have to run to Mordecai, run to Necromancer, and then run to the Lake of Fire. And that's it. Three major steps left after this. So we'll put my druid level 20 almost. There's just over 1 million left. This will give me 750k, so almost level 20. That means the beholder quests are coming soon. The second alignment neutral quest. That's going to be a fun one. All right, 110 rooms. Griffin Shield. Not bad for a paladin or warrior early game. Just laying on the ground there. I remember rushing to it before. Might help if I look in the right place. Gives you good only, but it's max damage +1. It's pretty good. Especially only at level 10. It's really heavy though. Actually, it's not too bad. If we look at all the offhand cleric items, it's actually pretty light and really good AC per DR ratio. But again, you have to be good. It's actually the best AC you can get at level 10, level 18 even. Good to know. And it's just sitting on the ground. Could sell it for a whopping 15 gold. $57 rooms. After this, we head back to Mordecai. So I'm in dimly lit room. I have starlight and it keeps trying to cast starlight on front, so sometimes the lighting in this game is kind of weird, for MajorMUD, I guess. I have an option which says provide light in dimly lit rooms. Sometimes if I keep that unchecked though, it won't cast starlight at all when it's pitch black, so it might be a bug, or maybe I'm just using it wrong, incorrectly. No, we're running. Stuff is all easy, but it just takes too long. There was a trap there we could have disarmed with the bard, but not too worried about it. Just a couple of healing rains and we'll be ready to go. There we are. There's the boss. We'll go ahead and run in there. All this stuff is super easy, so I don't care if they stock up on me. Boss is dead. Cut roots. Oops, one more room. Okay, we all have the cave roots. All right. So now we'll go ahead and run back to Mordecai. $333 rooms. Look at that. We're at about an hour and 10 minutes in now. Okay, again, these trap rooms. So Ancient Ruin, which we'll be taking on in a couple days, I'm guessing, has a bunch of traps. In that case, when we actually take it out, we'll want our trap disarming character to lead, because those traps can be massive. I mean, they can take out half our health or more, especially at low levels. You don't need a lot of traps to be able to disarm them. I have 96, and that's plenty. So there's a weird part coming up. So I just finished getting these items. Now I'm going to ask them components. Between asking components and asking return, there's sometimes an arbitrary delay of up to 10 minutes. Sometimes this works immediately. Sometimes you just have to sit and wait and keep asking return until it works. People will say, well, my quest is broken. It's never giving return. You just have to be patient sometimes. You have to go back, go do something else and come back. I'm not sure how it's built, because sometimes, like I said, it's immediate for me. Another 216 rooms. Okay, I'm in Silvermere. I'm heavy, no wonder. We don't want to make it heavy because that reduces how fast you can run. Can I equip the Wyvern Head yet? Not yet. I think it's level 20. Yep. Soon. Come on. Oh, someone didn't have enough money. Okay. Well, he can run to Mordecai on his own. Okay. Okay. So first guy actually got it immediately, which is good. Okay, so let's have the rest of these go there. Hopefully it goes as smoothly. Okay, he got it immediately. Components. He got it immediately. And they all got it immediately. Look at that. Pretty good. So now we'll go to the boatman. So let's invite everybody. I think I need to get past a portal first. That's what I thought. Okay. So again, I'm going to the boatman. Everybody has enough money to get there at least. Okay, so now I have finished return. So next is the information, but in order to do that, I have to get the golden egg. Golden egg is what is dropped by the necromancer. Necromancer, he drops a skull mask 20%, which is limit 3. So hopefully I'll get that, but his death spell, so it gives you golden egg. So he's not going to be hard at all. Yeah, not expecting any trouble with him. Low percent chance to do a necromantic beam, which will drain life, but I'm going to way out damage that. To get to him, though, we have to go through the river, so we each have to have a skiff. Actually, a raft. Okay, so should be good to go there. Now it's in the mossy tunnels. Here we go. And I will be heavy here, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it, but that's okay. Maybe there is, let's see. Okay, that'll do. Speed this up a little bit. I will want to walk. There's some monsters on the way here, plus I want to stop when it uses a potion, which is coming up in not too long. I'll double check. We all have a potion. Okay, and I have a fork. Yep, okay, so we should be good to go. I'm going to use the potion pretty soon here. Okay, so everybody use potion and go north. So I'm going to rejoin my party. Okay, here we go. 44 rooms to necromancer. Clear rubble is all like searching, I guess. Okay, there's aiming the fork. Again, you have to have the fork to do that. It creates exits. Again, without a guide to do this, I'm not sure how people would figure this out. You just have to walk around each of these rooms and look and see what, as a hint that you might aim a fork at it. There's a lot of fork aiming, as you can tell. Almost there. Here we are. There's a necromancer. He's got juju zombies with him. Be nice if he dropped one of those skull masks, but I'm not counting on it. Oh, look at that. Who should I give it to? It's a 2-0 ear armor. I can give it to anyone, really. It's just 50 encumbrance. I'm going to give it to the mystic. Actually, I'll give it to the cleric. Why can't I equip it? It's level 15. Oh, I had the wrong SK. Skiff, probably. Right, so at this point I should have the egg. Okay. So I have to go back to Morokai one more time, ask him information. And we're getting close now. After Morokai, we just have the Lake of Fire, and then we are done. Again, getting the Lake of Fire, we have to get the Black Star Key. Forgot about that. That's, I think, not quite as annoying as Black Serpent Key. We'll see here. Black Star Key drops 7% from the cultists, but there's a lot more cultists. If I get through here, 100 pick lock, so I'm not quite there yet. I think I had 79 or something on the bard. 76. Yeah, so I have to get this key. Let me just ask. Black Star Key. Back when the cave worm, instant regen cave worm wasn't there. There used to be cave worms. This is an area with, I don't know, like 20 rooms you could loop. And you'd have to have a Black Star Key to get there. It's under the Black House. So used to have to struggle to get a Black Star Key back then. Morokai, I think, is 100 rooms fewer than what this says. Okay, so another 70 or so. Coming into an hour and a half at this quest. But again, just these 2 last destinations and I should be good to go. All right. Okay. So he gave me the key. Which key is it? Basalt key that I needed to get to the next spot. Again, I need to get that black star key. So let's try and just go there. Outside Black House. Let's see if we can pick it. Or maybe we'll find a black star key. We'll see. So again, we just completed step 7. So we're looking to do hurl egg to finish this quest. And to do that, we have to get to the Lake of Fire. Okay, 2 cultists here. Maybe they'll even drop it. I think it was 7%, so I'm not looking to hold my breath. I'm just going to try to pick over and over. There's a delay when you pick. You can't just spam it. It holds you for like 2 seconds when you try. There's an item which will increase your pick locks too. I think it might be thief only. Is it sundry? Lockpick. So it must be armor. Maybe I'm making it up. I thought there was an item that would increase it. Yeah, I'm seeing pick is not working here, so I'm going to do a loop. 7% chance. Who knows how long this will take? Hopefully not long. Yeah, this is annoying. Just like we got caught up on that first door, it took 10-15 minutes before we were able to get a key given to us, or one dropped for someone else. We might have the same issue here. There is more regen of these dark cultists, but 7% drop rate maybe equals it out. I'm just going to keep him here. Keep jamming away on the pick. Death to those who oppose the blood god. Oh, got it. Look at that. As soon as I leave him alone, he gets it. All right, good deal. All right. Okay. And there we go. So now I'll go to the lava fields, Lake of Fire. 104 rooms, I'm going to run. Again, the last of the 4 level 15 quests. So we have High Druid, we have Ice Sorceress, we have the Phoenix Feather, which is this one. The last one is a Blood Champion. Champion of Blood, excuse me, and Greater Hellion. Technically level 15 before you can complete it, although it's a lot harder than that actually. So it'll be in our 20s most likely. It's this is the way to do it. You have to go down here. You have to kill the Dark Bishop, the Dark Priest, Dark Mage. I think we're the 3 to get the keys you need, and then get your way to him. Doesn't take long. It's not hard to get to him. It's just killing him that's hard. Might be able to do it with 6 people level 20 or so, but it's definitely the hardest of the 4. Not long now. We're just over an hour and a half in. Just about ready to complete this. Turn off the blesses so I can train stats here pretty soon. Almost done. All right, here we are. Arrow leg. 250,000 experience. There we go. All my party is just about leveled up there from that. Definitely leveled up. Sometimes Mega gets confused. But that's it. That was the Phoenix Feather quest. Again, we found the quest under the items in MUD info. Follow the steps. There's some more verbose steps up top. We don't need all of them. Just these 8 or 9 steps, 8 with one comprised of 4. And there we go. It's easy, but it takes a ton of time, hour and a half, and that's with jumping around, running around past almost everything. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next quest. Thanks.